Hey everybody, it's Cindy here, and it's Monday, June 26th, and I've been doing a little series on sharing some of my secrets to feeling successful and happy in my own life per your requests. And so if you haven't caught them, there were 3 videos made last week. You can find on my Facebook fan page anytime, Cindy D. Whitmer. One is on taking 100% responsibility for your life. Another is on the power of our thoughts. And another is how I've made choices and decisions in my life that have led to greater happiness and success. So there's several tips in each of those on ways to approach life in a way that will lead to your guaranteed greater happiness and success for sure. So today is part 4. And I'm going to talk about one of the most important pieces of us becoming successful, happy people. And that is knowing exactly what you want. I know what I want in my life, and I am constantly creating it, building it over time. So knowing what you want is one of the keys to success and happiness. It's kind of like if you know you're hungry, let's say, and you're in a town you're not familiar with, and you want to get to a restaurant to eat. You don't put in your GPS restaurant. It wouldn't know what to do, right? Because there could be 10, 20, 50, 200 restaurants for it to choose from. So it can't give you direction. There's no strict or specific guidance available because you're not deciding specifically what you want. But if you tell it you want to eat at the nearest Applebee's restaurant, then it can find it for you and get you there. I'll tell you the exact route to get there. And life is like that. If we aren't clear about what we want, then it's not clear how to get there. So an example would be this. When I'm coaching people, one of the first questions I ask them is, what do you really want in your life? And what most people say initially is, oh, I want to be happy. Well, of course you do. We all want to be happy. But then we have to kind of break it down and go, what does happiness look like? And so when you say to yourself, I want to be happy, I want to feel successful, I want you to look in several different categories and get very, very specific about what that looks like. For example, your finances. Okay, financially, you want to feel successful and happy. Okay, and secure. What does that look like for you? Does that mean you have $2,000 in your savings account, $25,000 in your savings account, $250,000 in your savings account? What would that mean to you? What do you equate with feeling successful, secure, and happy financially? Other aspects. Are you debt-free? Are you comfortable with a mortgage? Are you making the amount of money you want to bring in every year? What is that? What is the income you wish to bring in every year? So taking each category of finances and being very specific about what you want that to look like. Then you've got somewhere to go. If you say, I want $25,000 in my savings account to feel secure in my life, and you currently have $15,000 in your savings account, then you know you've got $10,000 at least to go. And you can start to ask yourself, okay, how much per month am I willing and able to put into my savings account until I have that built up to the $25,000 that I want? So the more specific you are about what you want, the more solid you can be in finding a path to get there. Same goes for your career. Are you working the career you absolutely want to be working? What does your career currently look like, and what do you want it to look like? Are you making the income you want to make from it? Do you have a solid retirement plan from it? Do you get enough vacation time? Are you working with team members that you feel aligned with? Is the philosophy or the business vision, mission that you are working with fit in alignment with who you are and how you can feel really fulfilled doing the work that you work? Do the number of hours you're working fit into the context of the rest of your life? Be very specific about what you want. and then you can go get it. So think about this in terms of your physical health also, and what you want that to look like. Your relationships, all of your relationships, your free time, your recreation time. Do you have enough? Are you spending it how you like to spend it? What adjustments do you need to make there to be truly happy and successful? Your spiritual life, is that fulfilling and meaningful and helpful to you in the way that you want it to be? How do you need to shift it? Does it involve more or less organized religion activities? Is it more quiet time with yourself? Is it to join a Bible study group? Is it to travel to a place where you learn another philosophy of living, or spend time in a different kind of setting to learn more, feel more spiritually in tune with yourself. So we have all of these different areas of life. Think of all the areas of your life and how you want it to look. Another thing may be legacy. This is how, the impact you want to leave on the world. So are you volunteering in organizations you feel really, really good about? Are you giving and serving in ways in the world that are meaningful and aligned with who you really are, and where you really want to put your energy toward, and your dollars or your service toward, whatever you have to give? So that can be very important as well. So think of all these different areas and any other ones that are important to you. Again, finances, professionally, your relationships, your health, your free time, your legacy. And there are others, of course, any category of your life. So getting clear is very, very important. And so one of the ways to get yourself clear is, again, to ask yourself the big question: what do I really want? Like with capital letters, really, really, really want. And if you just keep asking yourself until you get down to very specific, measurable answers. And then when you have your clear direction, then you can begin to kind of lean into that and go, okay, how do I create this? What steps do I need to take? What adjustments in my life do I need to make? So I'm saying all of this because I have gotten extremely clear about what I want in my life. And I have a few major focuses in my life right now, always building my relationships. And I could get very specific with you about that. We don't have time for me to do that. And it's not that fascinating. It's your life is what's important to you, not mine. But I know exactly what I want in a partner, like a dating relationship. I know what I want my friendships to look like, what I want my family relationships to look like, what I want colleague relationships to look like, and so on and so forth. Right? So I'm always nurturing, building around that. And if any of those are not aligned with who I am, then I make adjustments, have some communication, whatever, to, build them or leave them. Career-wise, I'm doing exactly what I want to do. I could tell you exactly what I have in mind and what I'm striving for right now, and what some of my goals are and intentions with my business. And I'm very, very clear. So I know exactly what to do. Physical fitness, I am making changes right now, knowing in my head exactly what I want my physical life to look like, what I want my body to look like, feel like, what I want my body to be able to do. And I am making all kinds of adjustments right now to create that. And I'm not going to stop until I do. So this is why I am happy. This is why, this is why my life is working, because I stay really in touch with who I am. I know who I am, what I want, where I'm headed in life, and I just keep heading toward the markers. And then, as life evolves and stuff, things change, and you make new decisions, or you make new plans and so forth. But this is why I live where I live. This is why I do the work that I do. This is why I spend time with people that I specifically spend time with. And this is why I juggle the hours of my days and weeks the way that I do, to take care of everything that I feel is important in my life that I really, really want and feel really called to do, and really called to align myself in. The ministries I do, the volunteerism I do, the professional services I provide, the relationships I nurture, all of it. And so, and when I get out of alignment, if I make any decisions or make any choices that get me out where I am out of alignment or off a little bit, I know it. I can feel it. And you will feel it. You feel it too. When you're unhappy or you're stressed or, you just, something's not right, you know it, then we're off track a little bit, and it's time to get back on course. We all get off course sometimes, but the clearer we are, the easier it is to stay right in our flow of the direction that we're going. So if you hear nothing else that I've said about being successful and happy, please get clear about what you want. You deserve to have what you want. Life is meant to be enjoyed. We're here to enjoy life and grow and be free and just experience all the wonderful things that life has to offer. There's so much there, and there's many, many, many ways to live a happy and successful life. So there's the opportunities are endless. The choices are endless. And I really want you to be happy. I want you to feel really, really, really good. And that is your right, that's your right in the human experience. So speaking of being happy and doing things we love to do, I am about to go on vacation for 10 days. And so I will be off the grid a bit from this venue anyway. So I wish you all a great next week and a half or so, and I hope you have a lot of fun, whatever you're doing, and get really clear about what you want and just go for it. Go for it, and I will look forward to connecting with you again sometime. Bye.